This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to access your Office 365 account, as well as some of the features that are available to you through using Office 365. For students, you have a direct link when you are logged in to any school computer. When you're on that school network, whether you're on a laptop or a desktop, you will see in your icon list an orange box that says Office 365. And when you click on that box, it will take you directly to the login page. If you are away from school, anywhere where you have an internet connection, you can access the login page by going to portal.office.com. Once you have accessed that login page, it will appear like this, and you will then have to use your assigned username and then your default password, which we will give you more information about in just a second. So your username is your first name dot last name at student.douglas.k12.ga.us. Now, it is important to note that there are no hyphens or apostrophes in the names. So if you do have a piece of your name that has one of those things in it, your login is going to be a little bit differently. And so if you're having difficulty when you try to log in, just come and see us in the Media Center and we will look up how your login should appear. Your password, everyone's default password is their date of birth in a very specific format. You have to list your 4-digit year, then your 2-digit month, and then your 2-digit day. And so that will always be your default password. Even if you change your password and then later you can't remember it and you come to us and ask us to reset your password, that is always what the default will go back to for your account. Once you have entered that default password, it will immediately prompt you to change your password. This is going to be something that you create, something that is easy for you to remember. You do have to keep in mind that it's going to want you to use a uppercase letter, lowercase letter, a number, or a special character. Of those 4 things, you have to have 3 in your password. So just keep that in mind as you are trying to decide what you're going to change your password to, that it does have to be a very strong password. Once you have changed your password and you get into the main page, it will show you this screen. And one of the things that you can do is you have the opportunity to install the Microsoft Office suite of programs onto your own personal devices. You get 5 downloads, so just be careful with those that you don't use them all at one time, because you never know through the course of your academic career here with us in Douglas County School Systems when you may need an additional download. So you only get 5. By doing this, you get all of those programs onto your device. It can be a laptop, it can be a smartphone. They have it available for tablets, and the program is intuitive, so it will know if you are on a PC versus a Mac, and it will give you the correct program files to get that downloaded onto your personal device. You also have the ability to use the collaboration apps, the Microsoft apps that are available to you. Let's say you are on a computer at the library, or you're somewhere where you don't want to install the programs on the device, but you do still need to use them. You have the ability to use the online apps. So you just click the icon up in the upper left corner of your page, and it will drop down the icons, and then you can choose which one you want to have access to, whether that's Word Online or Excel, or if you just want to access your OneDrive account. You can do all of that online without having to download the programs onto the device that you're using. You can use the online options. OneDrive is a very valuable tool for you to have. You're going to have unlimited storage in OneDrive, so there is no limit to how many pictures or files or video clips you need to store on there for your projects. It's not going to be something it's going to tell you it's full. You will have access to these documents and files anywhere that you have an internet connection. So no longer do you have to be worried about the fact that you saved your document or your presentation on your student drive here at school, because then you can only access it while you're at school. This way you can access it wherever you are as long as you have an internet connection. You can share these files with other students in your class. You can share them with your teachers to turn in documents that way. You need to be aware, if you are sharing them with students in your group, if you only want them to be able to view that document, there is a drop-down box that says can edit, cannot edit. So you need to make sure you're selecting the correct preferences for that document, because once they do edit it, it automatically saves it. You can use this as a way to collaboratively work with a group on a project. Each of you can be working on it at the same time, and then you'll be able to see in real time how the document is evolving and changing. Something important that you should know about your OneDrive account: it is only activated while you are a student in Douglas County School Systems. So if you graduate or you move to a different county or start attending a private school, you will only have access to your OneDrive account for 30 days after you have withdrawn from school or graduated. So if there are important documents on there that you want to have going forward in the future, you need to make sure that you take all of that down, because it will deactivate your account once you are no longer a student within our school system. If you have any questions, or you're having login difficulties, or you need a password reset, please just come by the Media Center and we will be glad to help you out with any problems that you may be having.